Hey guys, hey mis amigos. So I've had many people asking me what I'm doing to learn Spanish. As many of you know, this year, 2019, is my year to learn Spanish fluently, yes. And so that is something that I've been very vocal about. I've been doing my Spanish words of the day on social media, on Instagram and Twitter mainly. Facebook stories, do you guys check them? I haven't quite figured that one out. So I still just kind of use it every once in a while. Little hair's sticking out. But yeah, so anyways, that's what I've been doing. I know many of you are probably like me where you took Spanish in maybe high school or college and then you didn't really do much with it. Also, like, I don't know, it's just so different learning a language in school because it kind of feels like work. And everything that I've learned, at least from when I've done research and how to like effectively learn a language, they've all said make it fun. So you have to figure out a way to like make it fun for you. So I'm gonna talk about probably the least fun things to learn Spanish. Oh, that's Dasher, she's scratching. So you'll probably hear pitter patter of puppy feet here in a bit. One of the tools, a workbook. Not the most exciting thing, right? But this one, it's pretty good. I took a Spanish class maybe like 6 years ago on my own, like, you know, just kind of something, I wanted to have something more guided with homework. And this is the book that we used. So in January when I decided, I was like, yeah, this year I'm gonna go ahead and go for Spanish. I busted this puppy out and it's been really good, but I kind of got bored of it because it's super basic. I just kind of needed to up the ante, right? I needed a bigger challenge. So this one, all of the like instructions are in English and then you respond in Spanish. So pretty straightforward. I've kind of bounced around in the book because I've been looking for more of a challenge. So, but this one, it's pretty good. I do recommend it. It's by McGraw-Hill Education, so in case I didn't say that before. All right, another one, so I ended up upping the ante. This one, I just got a couple of weeks ago. This book was recommended by another woman who's learning Spanish, and it's called Gramática Básica. Oh, this is why I'm learning. Del estudiante de español. I'm sure someone on social media is going to be like, you said that wrong, Leona. I know, okay? That's why I'm practicing. All right, so, so this one is pretty tough because everything is in Spanish. So all the instructions are in Spanish. I haven't gotten that far. I'm on page, like, my pencil just fell out, but I'm on page 14 and 15, so you know, I just got it a couple weeks ago. I do the workbooks probably like 2 or 3 times every few weeks because it's my least favorite way of learning. I do better with like visual learning. So one of my favorite tools is watching like Netflix. I'll get to that in just a second. But ooh, this one's a fun word. El lavavajillas. Don't know what that means, but I think I'm gonna figure that out and it might be my next Spanish word of the day. All right, so this is another workbook. All right, so those are my workbooks that I use. Again, I only do them every few weeks because I get a little bored of that. This tool has been really helpful. So it's just a book, this tool. I made it sound really exciting, right? But it's called Spanish Stories, Cuentos Españoles. I also have a Mexican stories one, Cuentos Mexicanos. The nice thing about this one, it's a dual language book. Now, David, I think my husband bought this for me. David bought it for me. So the nice thing that I love about this book actually is it is dual language. So one page is in Spanish, the other page in English. I read these like right before going to bed, almost like a bedtime story, but these are super helpful because it forces me to say like full-blown sentences in Spanish, like bebimos largamente en silencio. All right, and so at the time, like when I first started reading all this, I wasn't really like catching on to what I was saying in Spanish. And now, just to show you how much I've improved, now I'm able to kind of catch each word or at least like the overall gist of the premise of the paragraph that I'm reading. So I've actually improved to doing this. I do this probably like 3 to 4 times a week, at least I try to, because I think this is probably like one of the more beneficial ways of learning a different language. All right, another tool that I use that's something that I can't show you because I'm using my phone to record myself. It's an app called Duolingo, and I'll probably include a picture of it over here or something. Now that has been really fun. I do that almost every day, just for like 5 to 10 minutes at the most each day. And that has been super helpful because it's very repetitive. All right, and then my next tool that is probably my favorite tool to, learn a different language is to watch a movie or a show. And there's tons of amazing ones, especially in Spanish on Netflix. By watching it and also using the Spanish subtitles, when I go out and I'm like, overhear someone speaking in Spanish, I'm able to catch more of the qués, des, like more of those little words that you would typically miss when it's a full-blown sentence and you're hearing someone talk. It gets kind of like mushed together. So that has helped me big time. So anyways, I want to hear from you guys. What tools are you guys using? If you have any advice for me, even if you're learning another language, I want to hear about that too.